Hi, this video we are going to recap on how to use a while loop. To construct a while loop, we use the keyword while with a round bracket and a colon. Then we put a test condition in between this round bracket. This test condition specifies what is the condition we want to repeat. Then we use some indentation, is either a space or a tab, and put in the things we want to repeat. We will also need to specify some updates to the test condition status so that after going through the update, you will go back and check whether there's a need to repeat executing the body of the while loop. So the code first runs through this test condition to see whether it's true. So if it is true, it will execute the things inside the body of the while loop, which is these things you want to repeat and the updates to the test condition. Then it goes back to check whether there's a need to repeat, and this thing keeps repeating as long as the test condition is true. Once the test condition becomes false or not true, then it will exit the loop. So it exits the loop only when the test condition is false. We shall now illustrate a while loop running. Imagine we ask the user to input, "Am I pretty?" and we expect the user to enter yes or no, and we store them in this variable reply. Then we construct our while loop and we put a test condition. Reply.lower simply returns a string with all the characters in lowercase. So regardless whether the user enter yes or no in uppercase or lowercase, this will always be in lowercase. And this is not equals. So our test condition is to check the reply is not equals to yes. So as long as the user did not reply yes, we print no dinner for you, which is the things we are repeating inside the body of the loop. And we ask them again, "Am I pretty? Yes or no?" and updates this reply so that it will go back and recheck the test condition whether there's a need to repeat. So this is the updates to the test condition. If the user finally answers yes, you are pretty, then we exit the loop and say that's more like it. So if you run the program, you first ask the question here, "Am I pretty?" And if the user enter no, so no gets to reply, and you check your test condition. As long as user did not reply yes, you will execute this body, "No dinner for you," no dinner for you. Then you ask the user again, "Am I pretty?" and update this test condition status. So you ask them, "Am I pretty?" for the second time. If they still enter no, you check, they did not enter yes, you execute "No dinner for you" for the second time, and you ask them, "Am I pretty?" for the third time, "Am I pretty?" If they say yes, you check, this condition is no longer true, you exit and you print "That's more like it." That's why you see this output. So using this same example, we illustrate another way to write a while loop. We use something called a break command, and we can use it with a test condition to exit the loop. Let's see how we do it. So we construct the while loop. Instead of using a test condition to control whether we want to repeat or not, we just simply put true. So this test condition is always true. If it is always true, it will always go down and execute the statement below. So when you run the program, it will ask this question, "Am I pretty?" and save the result in reply. Test condition is always true. It will always repeat executing the body. So if it always goes down and repeat, how do we exit the loop? We can use a test condition here to check. If the user reply yes, then we break out of the loop. So we use this command break to exit the loop. So if you ask the user, "Am I pretty?" they say no, you will skip and come down and say "No dinner for you." Then you repeat. Since it is always true, you ask the question. So it keeps repeating until the user says, "Yes, you are pretty." So once the user replies yes, you will break and it will come down and print "That's more like it." So this example is having the same outcome as this example. But instead of using a test condition to exit the loop, we can use a break command to exit the loop, and it can be anywhere within the body of the while loop. We have reached the end of this simple tutorial. I hope it's helpful for you to understand how a while loop works and how to use the break command to get out of the loop. If it is helpful for you, please help to like the video. Thank you.